Hello again from the Socialist Republic of Washtenaw County. Recently I've been watching the Kavernacle, who's been doing a sort of series on conservatives misunderstanding media and thinking that it has a conservative message when really it has a liberal or leftist message. But Conservapedia also has a list of liberal movies, and it's pretty unhinged. So let's take a look. Alright. So let's just sort this by year, and oh no! Okay, so why is Birth of a Nation a liberal movie? Well, 'cause the KKK was founded by the Democratic Party. Duh! Even though the left has repeatedly tried denying the connection between the two. So, never mind the big switch, which is something that unequivocally happened. Never mind who the KKK endorses today. Never mind whose grandparents were actually in the KKK. And never mind the regional politics of the KKK. Because it was founded by the Democratic Party, which is not exactly true. It was founded by and composed of Democrats, but it wasn't founded by the Democratic Party officially. Also, the left doesn't really deny the connection between Democrats and the KKK. I've never heard any leftists denying the connection. Okay, that was pretty rough, but it can't get worse, right? So let's just scroll down. Oh no! So once again, they're making basically a semantic argument where the Nazis were actually left-wing socialists because they're called National Socialists. As people have said before, if the Nazis were socialists, then North Korea is a democratic people's republic. Alright, so from here it gets a little better. We have Rosemary's Baby. And I'd like to make the argument on this one that they probably wrote it as they watched it and didn't finish the film. 'Cause it says it's a film that attempts to downplay Satanism and witchcraft, which, I mean, in the beginning it does, but by the end it's exactly the opposite. And it also is a piece of feminist propaganda, since a mother tries taking her pregnancy into her own hands instead of allowing her husband to choose for her. Real quick, it's not the husband's baby, it's the devil's baby, so I don't know how that factors in to this fucked up worldview, but it then immediately says this feminist message is fixed when the doctor recognizes the woman's absurdity and calls her husband. If it's not feminist, if the feminist message gets fixed, then why even mention it in the first place? How is it liberal to have a feminist message that's being overruled? And it praises the husband and the doctor. The ending literally says the doctor and the husband are Satanists trying to bring back the Antichrist. I really don't think they finished this movie. Next up is this. I didn't read this whole thing, and I'm not going to because it looks really boring, but I thought it was interesting how much they wrote for Beauty and the Beast 2017, because I don't know a single person who saw it, and it seems like this guy watched it and got really pissed off and decided to write a whole novelette. This one I thought was funny. It has Brokeback Mountain, and it says that liberals will shoehorn the homosexual agenda into anything, even westerns. Also says that it should have been rated NC-17, presumably because there are gay people. So, I don't know, I haven't seen Brokeback Mountain, but if somebody wants to comment below if they thought it was shoehorned into the western genre, let me know. Next we have Django Unchained, which it says is liberal because of the graphic violence and the N-word. Again, liberals notorious for liking using the N-word. Now, I would agree, obviously, that Django Unchained is a liberal movie. It's a liberal movie because they're killing plantation owners, not because they're fucking using the N-word. This one, again, is funny. It says, trash, the title even has a naughty word. This is the Harmony Korine movie, Trash Humpers. Apparently, Humpers is too fucking spicy for them. Jesus. Okay, so The Minions was a liberal movie. The film begins with the evolution of the Minions, evil, which flies in the face of the creationist truth. Here's another one where they maybe didn't watch the movie that closely. Heathers. It says it glorifies homosexual men as martyrs. They weren't homosexual. It was a lie. Did these people think that they actually committed suicide because they were, like, star-crossed lovers? These people are believing the lizard man. What's his name? I forget. They're believing his story. This one's fucking... So now we're getting into debatable whether liberal, and it has Grave of the Fireflies. And it says, while the film has been labeled anti-war, the film's message is still debatable to this day. They didn't watch this movie. If they watched Grave of the Fireflies and didn't come out of it with a very, very solid anti-war message, then they didn't watch Grave of the Fireflies. Here's one that's just so petty. Fargo has one of like 3 or 4 main characters is a woman. Oh no. Maybe she's a feminist. A girl is one of the main 4 characters, no! Okay, so they have Team America World Police, and the first little snippet of the explanation says, it is clearly pro-military, pro-America. I don't think I even need to say more about that. This one gets real. So, the Bee Movie, why is that liberal? It's debatable whether or not it's an environmentalist or against it. It shows the destructiveness of environmentalism, but what really makes it liberal is some people believe that the movie promotes bestiality and is just disguised as a family movie. Wow! It promotes How can you promote bestiality with a bee? It doesn't exist, it can't! Unless it's like, you know, some weird insertion play. B-movie promotes bestiality. And obviously that's liberal. So, if you saw it and just thought it was a cute but bad family movie with Seinfeld, you missed the point, because actually, it was promoting bestiality. So that's it. This is my first totally unscripted video. And until next time...